St. Patrick's Day was yesterday, but why should I stop using my Irish mug? Sláinte indeed. Hello everyone, it is Samantha and I hope you guys are having a lovely day today. I'm here today to film one of my favorite videos to film, and that is my monthly favorites. Today I'm going to share with you guys my favorites for the month of March. So the first thing that is my favorite was actually something that happened in February, but I didn't do a February favorites because I didn't have too much to talk about, and that is my hair. I got my hair dyed again and I'm really enjoying it. It's definitely faded quite a bit because I got this done February 15th and it is now March 18th, but I'm still really enjoying it and how it's fading to kind of pastel-y colors, and yeah, I'm just enjoying kind of being back to like mermaidy hair. I am going to be doing it one more time at least, and I think I have decided on my colors and I'm very excited, but right now I'm definitely enjoying it. I just have a lot of fun with my hair being a different color. Why it can't grow this way, I don't know, but I wish it did. So staying in the line of beauty, I definitely have quite a few beauty items I really enjoyed this month. The first one was a new concealer that I tried for under my eyes, and it is the Dior Fix-It 2-in-1 Prime and Conceal Concealer. I got into Sephora and was asking them for a good under eye concealer, and they recommended this one to me because it has like this moisturizer in the center, which I don't know if you can see there, that little white clear center. Apparently that's the moisturizer, and then it has the concealer color around it. And then I just use it underneath my eyes because I wanted something that had some good brightening, but some good coverage. And this one has fit the bill quite well, so I've been pretty impressed with it. Plus the container is really cute. I like the little, I don't know, I just like the container. It reminds me of like a lipstick, only it's not, it's concealer. The next thing that I tried this month was a Sephora eyeliner, liquid liner. I have been using the e.l.f. liquid liner, but I was having a problem with it because it was kind of watery and streaky, and I was not very happy with it. I don't know if they changed their formula. It didn't used to be that way, but oh well. So I decided to try the Sephora liquid liner, and I actually really liked it. It goes on really, really nice. Nice black line. The only thing I don't like about it is the brush. So that's like the one kind of mark against it, but other than that, I've been very impressed with it and have enjoyed this one a lot. The next beauty item that I tried this month was the Sephora Radiant Luminizing Drops. You can use these either where you would naturally apply highlighter, or you can mix it with your foundation. I've been mixing it with my foundation because I've been using the Fenty matte foundation, and so this adds a little bit of a luminescence to the foundation. It has a dropper in here, and so I just kind of put a couple of drops in the back of my hand, and then I put my foundation on, mix it, and then apply it on my face. I have it in the color pink. I can't remember what it's called. It's like rose, illuminating rose or something like that. They have 3 different colors to choose from, but this one was really pretty, and I think it's actually matched my complexion pretty well. And now for my favorite beauty item from this month. I decided to kind of treat myself to an early birthday gift to myself, I guess. And it is the new Anastasia Soft Glam eyeshadow palette. I love the Anastasia eyeshadow. I had the Modern Renaissance. It's one of my favorite palettes because their eyeshadows blend like a dream. They're just like super creamy and they blend really well, and I absolutely love them. And then when I saw they're coming out with this palette, it's literally all of the colors that I use, and it's basically a bunch of pinks and neutrals that look like this. Like, I just love these colors so much. There are 2 repeat colors from the Modern Renaissance palette, and that would be Tempera and I believe it was Burnt Orange, but I'm okay with that. I never really use Burnt Orange anyway, so it doesn't bother me. And Tempera I used a lot, and I was running low in my Modern Renaissance palette, so I was kind of happy they included it in this one. I'm actually wearing it today. It might look, I feel like it looks a little bit dark on camera, but I've been really, really happy with this eyeshadow palette. I'm currently wearing Burnt Orange, which I am actually trying to start using as my base. And then I used a little bit of the Dusty Rose color in my crease. And then on my lid, I used Rose Pink. And then in the corner of my eye, I used Fairy, which is down here. And then Tempera on my brow bone. So I love, love, love their eyeshadows. And this one is no different. It's definitely all of my colors that I wear all the time. And it's kind of a nice palette for the summer and fall months too. So I think I would definitely be getting a lot of use out of this guy come the next few months. Getting into food, I have some food related items that I enjoyed, well, particularly one, and they're already gone. I've consumed them, so I don't have the bag to share with you guys. And it is the new Cadbury cream eggs in the cookies and cream flavor, which was new this year, at least in the US, and it was so good. I loved it so much. I love cookies and cream. It's one of my favorite candy bars, and these eggs were delicious. The next few items are kind of a little more random that I have to share with you guys, but the first one is my phone case right here. It's this cute little fox. I love foxes. You guys may or may not know this, but foxes and wolves are 2 of my favorite animals, and I found this case on Amazon, which I really, really really like. It's so cute. I like having multiple cases because sometimes I get bored with one, so it's nice to have more than one to kind of switch out with. And I saw this one, and I love the fox because it's so cute. I love it. It's adorable. So some of you guys may or may not know, I like to bullet journal. I'm not very good at it. I cannot draw to save my life. So that can be a little bit frustrating until I discovered bullet journal stencils. They had a pack of these on Amazon, and I got them, and I love them. It came with 10 different sheets, and they're full of everything you could imagine, from little box stencils to different designs and pictures, including social media ones. I have one for Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, etc. And then it has ones for like the weather, if you like to keep track of the weather in your bullet journal, and just tons of different shapes to kind of decorate your bullet journal. So these were a lifesaver because if you're like me and you cannot draw, but you know, you want your bullet journal to look kind of pretty, then these are a must-have. So I'll leave the link to these down below in case you guys are curious to check them out if you're like me and can also not draw. In terms of like clothing-ish items, one of my favorites is actually something that I'm wearing right now, and it is these right here, these pants. These are these sweatpants from H&M. I'd never tried their sweatpants before, and I should have sooner. These things are so comfortable. They're like baggy but not too baggy, and they're super soft, and they're super comfortable, and I love them. I've been wearing them every weekend, and I highly recommend them. They're super comfortable. I'm also wearing an H&M t-shirt. I got it in a couple sizes too big because I wanted it to fit a little bit loose for the weekend, but I definitely recommend checking them out. They're like 20 bucks, which to me is pretty good price for sweatpants, and they're just super comfortable, and I love them. And the last item I have to share with you guys is a new game that I got for my Switch, and that is I Am Setsuna. This was originally a Japanese RPG, and they released it for the Switch, I believe last year, and it is so much fun. It is very reminiscent of Chrono Trigger, which I don't know if any of you played that on Super Nintendo, but it was one of my favorite RPGs. Actually didn't end up playing it until they released it for the DS, but I love this game. But Chrono Trigger is so much fun, and I loved it. So when I heard this one was very similar, I definitely wanted to get my hands on it because I wanted kind of a fun, easier RPG, and this one definitely fits that bill. The graphics are super pretty. I love the turn-based battle system. I've always found that to be kind of a fun battle system. And the story so far is very intriguing. And so if you have a Switch and you're looking for kind of a fun, somewhat easier RPG, I definitely recommend checking out I Am Setsuna because I've been very impressed with it and I have been enjoying it immensely. And finally, in terms of my favorite book from this month, it was going to go to City of Brass by S.A. Chabakshi. I finished this one last week and I loved it so much. It follows this girl Nari who's growing up in I think it's like 18th century Cairo, and she accidentally summons a djinn warrior, and she soon discovers that she's actually the last in line of a long lost mythical race, and I love it so much. This book was so good. I just loved how vibrant everything was, and I haven't read very many books that take place in the Middle East, and I don't know, I really enjoyed it. It was such a good book, and I cannot wait for book 2, and we're reading this one for my work book club actually, and it's also a nominee for the BookTube SFF Awards, and everybody at work has really enjoyed it as well. We have our meeting this week, but from those who have finished it, they've enjoyed it, and yeah, I definitely recommend this one. It was a fast-paced book, and I thought it was a lot of fun. Alright guys, that is it for my March favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some of the things that I loved in the month of March. If you've tried any of these things, of course I'd love to know what you think, or anything you want to throw down in the comments, please feel free to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Until next time, bye!